I don't understand the question. What do you mean, what's my favourite bubble tea? I have too many, don't make me choose.
One of the most beautiful sounds in the world is when your bubble tea straw pokes the cup.
So my favourite bubble tea is the caramel black tea macchiato from Koi, and I love this so much because like the foam on top, right, is just so creamy. Then you can just drink it like this first. And like the sweetness just comes through from like the foam. I like more milk in my tea. So yeah, this is why I love caramel black tea macchiato.
My favourite bubble tea is Koi's black tea macchiato. I love the good blend between the foam and the black tea. I like it because it's not so sweet, and even though I'm lactose intolerant, I'll still drink it every week. It's worth all the toilet trips.
For me, I think Earl Grey milk tea or Earl Grey itself is a very acquired taste. Very relaxing, very soothing taste also. I don't know if it's just a placebo effect, but I really love their pearls. It's chewy, got the yum taste to it. Yeah, I think Koi has the best pearls. So those of you who think otherwise, fight me!
My favorite bubble tea is Koi's green milk tea. No pearls, no go. Okay, so first you shake before you drink. Shake. Then you take a sip. Best milk tea ever.
The tea is light and fragrant, and the bubbles are super cute and bouncy.
Okay, my favorite bubble tea is a hot green milk tea from Koi. And why I like this is because it brings me comfort, especially on my busy days. And I bet nobody will actually choose hot green milk tea.
My favorite bubble tea is not a bubble tea, it's from Yummy Yogurt, and there are many yogurt places all around Singapore, but this is the only one. It's at Funan.
So my favourite bubble tea is Bover's brown sugar fresh milk. It looks like this. Their pearls are super chewy, and it has a very xiang aftertaste. Yes.
My favourite bubble tea is oolong tea, 0% no sugar, but definitely with pearls. I cannot give up pearls.
My favourite bubble tea is iTea's Honey Lemon Ari. It's the best thing ever! I love my drinks to be sweet as well as sour, to have a bit more complex kind of flavour, and I think honey lemon is like that perfect combination. On top of that, they don't have added sugars inside, so it's definitely a slightly healthier option.
So my favourite bubble tea is from Playmade, and it is Taiwan milk tea with pink cactus pearl, 25% sugar. I am not mainstream, so I like this.
My favourite bubble tea is the green milk tea with 3 pearls from Playmade. And the reason I like this drink is because of the pearls. There are 3 different pearls and they all taste really unique and they all taste really nice, so I really like going to Playmade to buy my bubble tea.
My favourite bubble tea is Playmade's Honey Tie Guanyin tea with pink cactus pearls. I actually hate regular pearls. I feel like they're a boring waste of calories. And I feel like the Tie Guanyin blend from Playmade is really robust and aromatic, mixed with the natural sweetness from the honey and the slight caramelly taste. The tangy pink cactus pearls are really like the holy trinity of flavour and textures. Really good. I love it.
My favourite bubble tea is the QQ Passion Fruit Green Tea from Gongcha, and I like to have it at 0% with all the toppings that they originally have. What I like about this is that it is not too sweet, and the best part about this drink is the fact that there are passion fruit bits that adds that crunch to an otherwise boring and chewy drink.
And it's a little bit tart and sour as well, so I think if it's a very hot day and you feel very overwhelmed, it's good to get this.
My favourite bubble tea is Taro drink from Gongcha. The reason is because I like their Taro, which is more subtle taste.
I like Gongcha Pearl because it's not too soft and also not too chewy.
My favourite bubble tea is Gongcha Milk Foam Alishan Tea, 25% large, no toppings. I love the milk foam and the green tea. So yes.
One of my favourite bubble teas would be Milksha's fresh taro milk. There's no tea and there's no pearls, but it has bubbles because they blend fresh milk with a taro paste, which is naturally sweet and starchy and It's like a super milky orny drink. Love it.
My favorite bubble tea is Yakult green tea from Koi. I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't really take a lot of milk. So I think only worthy milk can enter my stomach. But another reason is because I really love Yakult and my love for Yakult is real.
This bubble tea like kind of reminds me of home, like whenever I was like sad or something something bad happened, right? Then my friends will always buy this to cheer me up. It's one of like the best things to come home to.
My favorite drink is the cacao berry from Koi because it's made of dark chocolate and also 50% sugar, so my drink isn't that sweet. And previously I was studying in Taiwan for 4 years. It feels good to get my favorite drink from Taiwan back at home.
My favorite bubble tea is Koi milk tea, 25% sugar, large, with less pearls. Basically the ratio of the milk tea to the pearls is just nice. You can't get medium because medium means there'll be too many pearls even though you order less pearls. So it's like so good and it reminds me of like my secondary school days, like after school then you go J8 and you buy this.
My favorite bubble tea is from Koi and it's honey milk tea with pearls. So the reason why I like this is because I find that the normal bubble tea with sugar feels very plain, and I think like honey gives it quite a unique taste. And I also really like Koi's golden pearls, which is something actually very unique to Koi, so that's why this is my favorite Koi drink.
My favorite bubble tea is this oolong milk tea with golden bubbles from Koi. I like it because it's not that sweet. Actually, this was my rebound bubble tea after Gongcha ghosted everyone, but it's now my go-to bubble tea.
Golden bubble is super chewy, and also oolong is really bitter and it goes well with milk.
I like it because Koi's grass jelly is very smooth and sweet.
My favorite bubble tea is Koi's honey green tea with golden bubble, less ice. I like the honey green tea because my mom told me that anything with honey and anything that is green is healthy. So when I drink it, I think that this drink is healthy for me.
I like this because it's very refreshing and it isn't as filling as normal milk teas.
My favorite bubble tea is from Xing Fu Tang. The flavor that I always go to is brown sugar boba milk tea with pink pearl only. I like the pearl so much because the pearl is so cute, and then when it actually puts into the cup itself, right, it's actually warm because of the brown sugar. I love the milk so much because it's so 搞，哇，多幸福的感觉嘞。
My favorite bubble tea is Chicha Sanchen's bubble milk tea, 0% sugar with less ice. I'm a slow drinker and I don't want it to get too diluted. And although it's 0% sugar, it's actually the right amount of sweetness.
You can actually taste the roasted tea scent to it. And for me, I actually buy it every week because I really like it. Not guilty.
So my favorite bubble tea is actually the Dongting Oolong from Chicha Sanqian. This particular type of oolong tea has a very strong and nutty, well-bodied flavor to it. I consider this my favorite drink just because it's something I would get on as a treat to myself.
My favorite bubble tea is Chicha Sanqian's Osmanthus Oolong with mango because I always drink bubble tea with 0 sugar and it can be a little bit bitter sometimes, but with a hint of mango is just the perfect right taste for me.
My favorite bubble tea is from Geldy Dragon, which is the brown sugar fresh milk. It's very milky, like very well-bodied taste. Not too sweet. It's the perfect drink if, let's say, like on Singapore, like some hot weather, like you can really have this. Very good.
My favorite bubble tea is Liho's brown sugar pearl fresh milk, medium, 30% with less ice. There are so many bubble tea stores in Singapore that sell brown sugar fresh milk, but I really think that none of them compare to Liho's. Can I explain this? Not really. At the end of the day, they all taste like overly sweet milk.
My favorite bubble tea is the Liho Chizo black tea. It's thick, it's creamy, it's cheaper than many other brands.
My favorite bubble tea is Cheese Ho Jing Sun 0 sugar with coconut jelly. I like it because it's light, no sugar, but then there's the coconut jelly to make up for the sweetness, and there's a cheese layer that I like. Yeah, sweet and savory together.
So my favorite bubble tea is a passion fruit green tea. I drink it with 0% sugar because I like to believe that my bubble tea can be a health drink because I'm all about delusion. And I don't feel so bad if I drink 2 cups a day like I did today. Yeah, I like passion fruit specifically with green tea because it's super refreshing.
So my favorite bubble tea is Yuan Cha's Guaning milk with QQ Rainbow at 25% sugar. The thing about this drink is QQ Rainbow, which I believe is the superior and best type of topping you can ever put in a drink in the whole entire life. I used to not like bubble tea and I used to not like the chewing, but then afterwards I was introduced to this and then my chewing life was evolved.
So my favorite milk tea is Share Tea's classic milk tea with 30% sugar level. Personally, I like the tea taste from Share Tea because I think it's quite gao. I think the pudding, which is quite sweet, can sort of like balance it out lah. So yeah, Share Tea superior lah.
I like this Belgian cocoa latte because I pair it with coffee pearls, and coffee pearls on a Monday is, you know, a great start to the week. I gave it 25% sugar level because Belgian cocoa is supposed to be rather bitter.
My favorite bubble tea is Earl Grey Sea Salt Macchiato from Holly. I ordered it with 50% sugar as well as honey pearls. The Earl Grey taste is not very strong, but it is flavorful enough, so you get that punch of Earl Grey. And like, can you just see this packaging is atas and is matte.
Hello, so my favorite bubble tea is actually the Holland's Pink Guava Green Tea. Yeah, I like it because even though it's 0% sugar, right, it's still overall very sweet due to the honey pearls. But I feel like guilt-free and it's very refreshing on a hot day like today.
My favorite bubble tea is R&B's Roasted Oolong with tea cream, 30% sugar. And I love it because the tea is flavorful and the cream is rich and together it's perfect.
My favorite bubble tea is Roasted Oolong Macchiato with tea cream from R&B. So why I love this drink is because besides the roasted oolong, which is super fragrant, it actually comes with a special tea cream layer here. So the cream is infused with oolong tea. It's like not too sweet and it has a tea fragrance to it, so I love it a lot. And on top of that, the Oreo Crush actually adds a different texture when you are drinking it. And this whole drink costs only $3.80. So, R&B sponsor me please.
My favorite bubble tea is Hatee's Strawberry Chisel because I like the strawberries as they are very fresh.
My favorite bubble tea is Hatee's Grapefruit Bloom. I like it because it's very refreshing.
My favorite bubble tea is Hatee's King Phone Chisel with medium sugar and less ice. I always order less ice for all my bubble tea because I feel like you get to drink a little bit more. And my favorite part about this drink is actually the cheese. I feel like it's the best cheese topping in Singapore.
The cheese itself is very light, so they blend really well and gives a very refreshing taste to it.
My favorite bubble tea is Hatee's Mango Chisel. The cheese is salty, the mango is sour and sweet, the ice is like cold and nice, and it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful drink. I just love it so much. It's expensive, yes, but is it worth it? Super. If it's in the East, will I drink it every day? Yes. So Hatee, please open in the East, okay? Okay, 不要拍了，我要喝了。
So let us know your favorite bubble tea drink in the comment section down below. And thank you guys for watching this episode of Eat Book Vlogs. If you like this video, don't forget to watch more of our videos over there. And remember to like, share and subscribe. Bye! My bubble tea is the best!